6 o'clock.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Adopt the agenda, but just so Carol doesn't have to sit through the whole thing, can we move her to the top?
Let's first adopt the agenda, but I have to do an add-on first. And then we can go back to her. I would like to add on to new business and number 5, the fire department is requesting the council's approval for charitable giving.
Okay,
So
can I write on this, or are you gonna remind me when we get there?
you can write on it.
What was number 5?
New business, number 5, adding on fire department requesting council's approval for charitable gambling.
Okay, this is moving Carol to number 1.
Well, are we gonna adopt the agenda?
Yeah, we need to adopt it.
I need a motion from
I'll
someone.
make a motion to that.
Okay,
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. Can we amend it to move Carol to the top? Do we have a
I'll
motion?
make a motion to move
second.
Carol to number 1.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Alright, agenda approved.
Carol has been to our planning and zoning meeting, and long story short, she's trying to put a lean-to onto her house, and the planning and zoning committee is in the middle of working on non-conforming property ordinance. And the property that she's trying to put the covered, lean-to on her house, the ground is already covered by her driveway. And, I did speak with our city attorney, and he pretty much said that he doesn't see a problem with this at all. And instead of Carol waiting for another month to get approval for this, she's coming here tonight to ask if you guys would reconsider and allow her to build her lean-to onto her house.
I make a motion to reconsider and allow her to do what she needs to do.
I will second that. Oh, or Ken.
Any discussion on that? I guess all I've gotta say is that it's not so much that she's doing anything wrong, it's that the city of Spring Grove hasn't put anything in place to like allow her to do it. So she's waiting on us to deal with a lawyer to get things drawn up. So it's not really her fault, it's us for not having the policies in there, so I think that's,
And at the end of the day, it's probably gonna be okay anyways.
Yeah,
yeah,
And we're
but
done
it's,
with it.
all we're probably doing is kicking the can down the road. We had
Yeah.
this discussion after the last
Yeah.
meeting.
so I think we can't make her wait because we don't have our ducks in a row, is my opinion on it, so.
Well, I appreciate it, and I also spoke to Luke Homestead, and he said he didn't see any issue at all, and he even came by the house to look, and he said, this is silly. So I was encouraged to come by and give it a second throw, and I'm not trying to be difficult, I just need some protection for my vehicle.
Yeah.
So I could work with you on this after tomorrow.
Okay,
I'll get a hold of you.
okay.
And you don't have to stay unless you really want
No,
to.
no, that's
These are
fine.
fun.
Well, we got
It
votes.
sounded like it.
We haven't voted yet.
It sounded like it.
Alright, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
I appreciate it, guys, more than you know.
Thank you, Carol.
Thank y'all.
Thanks for dealing with us.
Absolutely.
Being patient.
Bye-bye.
Alright, we didn't adopt the, no, we haven't moved
Okay.
back up to the consent agenda.
Make a motion to approve the consent agenda.
What did they do with that cane? I brought it in.
It's over here.
Second.
I'll
Any
leave it
discussion
everywhere.
on the consent
Thank you.
agenda?
Talk to you later.
Did we have a second?
I made a motion.
I second it.
Okay.
No discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Open forum? Nobody's here. Alright, old business.
I could start out with the update on this. Mike, Eric, myself, Karen Folstead, Jana Halverson, and Jamie from CETA, we all got together and talked about our downtown rebuild. And since we have the money already to do the studies moving forward, we kind of just decided that let's play it out and see where we end up at, because we can't really make decisions till we get some things back anyways. So the money is gonna figure itself out in the end. So in a long meeting, that's kind of what we came up with by the end of it, is just keep moving forward with all the things we're working on and see what happens.
Can we ever get the schematic design back?
No, because we can't do that until we get the rental study back. But also in the meantime, since then, there has been somebody who's come forward who's looking at building a hardware store downtown. So it might take part of it out of our hands anyways.
Right, so it
And I've
sounds
already-
like there's changes.
Yeah,
I'm just asking to see what we,
yep.
they were somebody's supposed to do if they've done it or not.
So they can't do that until you get the rental study back.
What was a rental study? See, we never told about a rental study until now. It's the first time hearing of a rental study.
No, we've talked about it. I think we even voted on it, you know, the EDA.
EDA.
EDA voted on
I
it.
wasn't at that meeting. 'cause I
Okay,
wasn't
the
about it.
EDA voted on that. And, they need that information in order to figure out what kind of building people can afford, that type of thing. So,
So there was a lot of cart before the horse and a lot of this stuff.
well, that happens. And,
Yeah.
but now,
But there's-
I'm very hopeful that this new
Plan B comes into place.
Plan B is coming into place, and we're working really hard and trying to get that moving forward, so things might fall into place on their own.
I talked to the Plan B today and he's meeting with his architect, he's got investors, and he was going to meet with the bank someday last week he met with the bank and they are on board as long as their name gets to go on the t-shirt, so. Private business figures itself out.
Alright,
So,
Super.
move on.
alright, we don't need anything on that, do
No,
we? Moving on to new business. Zoning permits.
they're in here, there's nothing special out of it. Carol was granted to build a unique driveway going all the way around her property, but it's gonna be forms where the grass grows up through it, so you can't even see the driveway, it's gonna be all green space.
Did she get the curb cut?
She did get approval to do that.
So John gave you.
Yep,
Tim did too.
huh?
Tim had no problem with it?
Nope, no problems with it.
That was my other question. If you go a block down, the whole neighborhood is a curb cut. It's all drive over curb.
His isn't it?
That's what
Mine
I
is.
drove through the next morning. I was
Yeah.
looking at that.
Except around the corner by my house, I hit it all the time with my car.
I can
Wish
do
that was
that.
drive over.
You seem to have an issue with driving over things.
I know.
It doesn't matter if it's a curb in front of your house or the curb out here.
She almost hit me today. Holy shit, that's right.
You jumped out in front of me.
That might have been intentional.
I'm gonna go with that one.
Do we need to vote on that or anything?
Nope.
Alright, resolution 2529, approving library board member Amanda Meyer requesting to replace Jan Lochner's chair.
Also move to approve that.
Second.
Any discussion? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Passes. Merchants Bank offering check fraud prevention program, $45 a month. Previous program was $20 a month.
No, they're two different programs. One is check fraud prevention for $45 a month. The other one is ACH fraud prevention. Where they go through and just double check everything that, like every check we wrote out and it comes in, they match them up. And if there's anything else out there, they call us immediately. And apparently that is really big on the rise for fraud right now. So, they were telling us that at least the check fraud prevention one, you should at least really be doing that one. And Aaron's like, well, we don't write a lot of checks, he goes, but that's where the rise is at, is in the check writing. So, Aaron said that I have to bring it here and get permission from you guys, or approval,
So looking at $65 a month,
yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve that.
Is this something we've had before, or
No.
just, and how many problems have we had before?
None,
So then why do you think we need it now?
because
versus
fraud is
before?
on the rise. And if they,
I can
Say-
attest to the check fraud happening, it happened to a local business and they were out considerable
Same here.
amount of money for a long time because the check went through, it wasn't even a valid check, but it looked real, they cashed it,
I don't know if we're talking about the same one, but I also know of another business where it happened more than once,
yeah, that was.
so.
Yeah.
At least, so if it's a personal account, you have like 30 days to like find it in your checking account and be like, oh shoot, like I didn't write this, but you have like 24 hours for a business account. So that's where these guys are really on it. And not every day are we checking it within 24 hours to catch it as quick as the bank would. So that was kind of the catch for me on that.
So is
was-
there any insurance with it? Like if we pay this,
If you
if
get
they
it-
don't catch it, they cover it?
Well, since we have it, there should be, because they said that they're gonna catch it within 24 hours and we're gonna get our money back. But if we don't have it and we catch it 2 days later, probably not getting our money back. So that's why Aaron and I thought we should probably have
What is
this.
the FDIC insured though?
I'm sure they are. I guess I don't have the specifics right here to look at.
That's when the bank goes done.
Yeah, that's only FDIC, isn't it?
FDIC doesn't cover that part,
Yeah.
fraud part.
But they said if they catch it the following day, we will get all our money back. If we catch it ourselves more than 24 hours later, we're probably not getting it back.
What if they don't catch it for a couple days?
I think that should be on them then. That's what we're paying them for.
Well, right, I mean,
That's what I'm,
That's
yeah,
what
that's what I'm
I think
asking, I'm like.
Part of the difference is too, the banks can see everything that's happening before it posts. So like you don't see it, if you're checking it online, you're not gonna see it until it posts, or even until it's pending, which they're gonna see it as soon as it hits, and that's probably part of the protection. I mean, I think it's worth it, but that's just my opinion.
Well, do you second?
I made the motion.
He made a
Oh,
motion.
I'll second.
Do we have any discussion on?
I could definitely ask that question.
Check, just
Or do you want to table?
maybe, just double check to make sure there's insurance on it, that if they don't catch it, we're not paying 65, whatever,
Yeah,
a month.
I'll just
And
double
then-
check it. If not, I'll bring it back next month and,
If there's no insurance on it, then we reconsider it next month. So
okay.
do you need to amend your motion to that?
I wasn't listening to you, sorry. I learned how to zone you out.
I say we leave it, and if anything comes
Okay,
back any
well-
differently, I'll bring it back to you guys next month in case you have to revote on it.
Okay,
you know,
all in favor?
I,
Aye. Opposed? Alright, Carol Lynch did that one. Fire department gambling, charitable gambling.
I guess they're trying to get into charitable gambling, and they've sent some members to classes and trainings on it, and in order for them to move forward with being able to do it, they need permission from the city council, or approval.
Are they going
so is
to
this
town or
post
something?
tabs or what's this?
Do we know where? Do they, cause they have to have a permit right for where? Is that,
Right, I don't know if I'm allowed to share that yet. They didn't tell me that.
don't we
part.
have to approve that?
You have to approve for them to be able to get
Get
the
the license.
license.
After that, it's out of the city's hands.
Then they are the ones who deal with the property
Great
owners.
idea for them to do, that's a good.
Like they'll be able to do their own gun raffles and not involve
Yeah.
anybody
I'll
else.
vote for that now.
That's part of the reason why we have to pay for our own fire trucks, because we're not bringing any money in.
I'll make a motion.
I'll second it.
Any discussion?
Figure a name, Eric.
You should call me.
I'm like, what's your deal?
Now she didn't go, that's why. Alright.
Alright, all in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Alright. ordinance and policies, sexual harassment, offensive behavior.
We're-
update.
We already had a sexual harassment
Yeah.
and offensive behavior, policy, but this one includes people outside of City Hall. So, let's say, for example, this has happened to me, somebody calls in and they're like, hey, I'm thinking about you at night, blah, 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 like, we as employees don't have to deal with that. So if we need to, we can, tell that person they're no longer allowed at City Hall. It's not like we can take their birthday or anything, but
Okay, so I'm
it's just
curious, where's
protecting
that?
the employees from,
Is that added here? I guess I didn't see it highlighted.
it's not highlighted.
It was in the packet, it's
It's-
highlighted.
Number
Well, that's what I'm looking through.
5, it's the last paragraph. I think it's number 5.
Or is it offensive, under offensive behavior? That's right.
So,
It changes it all to be the property own, like, the
Is it
city
under-
can say who can be on the property or not. Right?
general provisions, or where's it at?
I'm still looking here.
Wait, I'm way off.
Okay, it's under number 2, scope, and there's definitions. There's a spelling there. And key terms. The very last one, other individuals whom the city of Spring Grove employs interact during the employee's work for the city, such as other individuals or entities with business with the city of Spring Grove. That's what has been added. Before it was vendors, contractors, volunteers.
So third party.
Yeah,
Okay.
So does it protect our meter reader from getting sexually harassed when he's reading meters?
yep,
Just wanna make sure everybody's covered.
everybody's covered.
She laughs. I'll make a motion to approve the update the policy,
I'll second.
620.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Okay, motion passed. Chapter 720, public utilities, electrical update.
I updated this, there's a bunch of small changes in there. Basically defining what customer is. A customer is a person, this has to do with rental homes. If Morgan owns a home, she has to sign an agreement with the city, and that's who the city deals with. If they want us to send a bill to their renter, we can, but this is property owner, this is who we deal with, and so we had to define who the customer is. It's the person who owns, rents,
No, owners.
so
What if it's a rental place, is it the owner or the
It's the
renter?
owner.
Renter,
it's the owner.
right,
And that's what people are having a hard time understanding, is we have to have somebody who, if Morgan owns a home, Trent is a renter, Trent leaves and doesn't pay the bill,
it comes back to
we go back to the property owner, where some people feel like, well, you guys go after the renter, you go after the renter. You're the person who owns the home, you're the one we have the contract for utilities with.
Make a motion to change the verbiage in chapter 720.
I'll second.
Any discussion?
Seems like that's the way it should have always been, though.
That is the way it's been, but we had to change some
Change it to
wording
make it actually read that.
to make it extra readable. Not as confusing.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in that situation.
Yeah, define it a little more, because otherwise, if we were in, then the city would be writing it off. And we can't be doing that for everybody.
Alright, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Alright, mayor, council. Items brought up by mayor, council, attorney to discuss, no action needed. I guess I've got one.
Oh,
At the EDA meeting, we were talking about how the chamber is funded, and I didn't really know much about that, but at the current time, the chamber is spending about $7,500 a year to rent their current building and for internet. And if we wanna keep funding it the way we are, that's okay, but it also came up that they only use it maybe 1-2 days a month. So after that discussion, then Jamie came up with that there's a grant out there from Smith that can maybe help with us fixing up something in town. And at the meeting I brought up, if they're only using it 1-2 days a month, well, could they use the log cabin and save themselves the rent on that building and just kind of take over the log cabin? The front of the log cabin as visitor center / chamber, and it could save them $7,500 a month or a year, which would
Plus
maybe
utilities.
save us, yeah.
And internet.
Yeah, but it's up to them to choose if they would like to move there, but I would like to just see what you guys' thoughts on it would be, because right now we're kind of funding them to pay rent when we have a facility that I
Put 'em
think
in.
would work. Then we could maybe save some money there, and,
We just need to kinda guide it that way, because we can't make a decision on it.
no, we can't, they've
We
got to
can
choose
strongly,
to do
we can
it.
strongly suggest that they
Yeah.
think about.
But I guess I brought it up now just to see if we're against, if you guys are against them taking or moving into that building, then don't even put it to them really, but
I think that would open that up for something else, wouldn't it?
yeah. And they mentioned during the meeting that during Set in Mai, they only had 4 people come into the chamber. Well, if you put them in the park,
Yeah.
it's gonna do more foot traffic, it's gonna get more visitor guides out, but it's
It's
up to.
also where they have music and market, so we were up there last
Yeah.
Wednesday looking at it, and right then we saw them walking around, and we're like, this is where they're at anyways.
So
I would
it's
strongly encourage them to maybe think about,
yeah, in the building, we could do some, if we got that grant, we can make it handicap accessible, put a better door in the front. I
we
mean,
already have Jamie's office in there anyway, so.
yeah, and,
That needs some attention.
yeah, and that back room is,
It
I think
needs
the
a,
building as a whole needs some attention if
Yeah.
we're gonna be using it for anything.
right,
yeah, and I think it would be good, but, once again, it's
I think
kinda,
it'd be awesome
I'll
to
work
get
with
the log cabin back into like a visitor center type,
yeah, that's kinda my
central
thought.
station
Yeah.
type.
In the
area.
middle of the park, in between
Yeah.
all the foot traffic,
and then Jamie's there Monday through Friday-ish, Monday through Thursday or whatever, so she could help the chamber out by if customers come in, she can be there to help them. For right now, they're not even open down here, so, it's like they were saying, well, it's hard because we're not open, or no, we're gonna have an empty business on Main Street, and I'm like, you're not open anyways, so
Right.
unless there's meetings going on, so let's try and get it, I would prefer to have a retail business in there. But-
well, in my opinion, the city and the EDA can't vote a new business into town, but we could help our chamber by providing them a cheaper, more foot traffic space option.
So much more efficient.
Yeah, we're already heating and cooling it, so it's not,
Right.
I mean, it's, I don't know, it's
But
no
then-
vote,
That's a
but
good
kind of
idea.
a,
The question being, like, for that church that's there on Sunday mornings.
We're gonna have to find them a different space, they can
Yeah,
maybe
we
go to
gotta
the
find a
West
spot.
building
Well,
or somewhere,
could they still use the building, just,
not if it's a visitor center, cause there's gonna be the big table and then Spring Grove stuff in there, like
Okay.
mugs and
Right.
drinks.
Something to look into, I guess.
So,
Means there are certain people use it, rent it out for certain things here and there, but we'd be saving that by not paying that for rent. We
I
Or
don't know
make
what
it what we get
upkeep
for
looks
rent
like
on
on it now,
cabin.
like the city pays for upkeep on it now, I would assume, so we could probably,
plus with this grant, we could give it a fresh revamp,
yeah.
which I think is.
it's definitely needs,
Mm-hmm.
it's time.
yeah,
Mhm.
the back room is like,
It's been.
the walls are that color. I don't know whoever picked that color and for what reason, but that's
It's Norwegian blue.
pretty Norwegian, and I
thought Navy
I
was
don't
blue.
don't have a single thing painted Norwegian blue. But, alright, so we're all kind of on board with looking into it, I guess. Alright. Moving on. Meeting report. I guess that was, as far as EDA, that was kind of the biggest thing. Parks.
Alright, we all met down at that park, Trolls, whatever you call it.
Trolls moving.
Looked at the pump track, discussed you bringing some dirt so they can make the oval and make some mounds for speed bumps. We walked the trail a little bit. That's still a work in progress, but it looks pretty decent, like it's, I think the kids will enjoy it. Talked about the signage, putting the signs up once we get some vinyl stickers to cover the mistake, or the errors.
What's that about?
We had new signs made for the whole pump
Yeah.
track, and they sat in my office for how long? And nobody noticed that the word mountain doesn't have an N in it, it's mountain. So we're getting those stickers.
How are the wheels still on the bus? Like this? I know, okay.
So,
Well,
We're-
how about, well, never mind, I won't bring
so
that
we're
up.
having little vinyl stickers made to put the N in mountain bike path.
Can they at least like look like a post-it and like really make it look like we really like the sticker make it look like we tried to fix it?
Talked about intramural sports, possibilities of different options, but decided to put that on hold till the disc golf course and the pump track bike paths are completed, so we don't have too many irons in the fire again. Jana is still trying to reach out to different places for the Viking Park log cabin door wrap deal.
They want the doors wrapped more of a Norwegian looking, instead of just a stainless steel. Somebody's willing to pay for it. The bathroom doors.
Oh, on the east side there.
Yeah. And Jana is working with Todd Olerud about logging the old trees in the park, flagging which ones would come down, and replanting new trees, which ones would be the best ones to plant. We looked over the Mitch's disc golf course plans and decided to go with the Mach 5 quote on the pricing. Jana will be working on ordering the baskets. And yeah, then we blacktopped each side of the bridge for the scooter gang. That was kinda, anything else?
I think that's it.
Back to the logging thing, I did talk to Lansom Brothers and just at Quick Trip, and he's like, you got money sitting down there
Oh, yeah,
in all of
it's a
them,
nice
so.
place.
And he said he'd be willing to walk through and kind of pick out the biggest money value in them. And I don't know if him and Todd want to do it together or what, but so
Who's that? Like, which one's them?
Rick,
Oh, Rick. I'll give him a call.
okay. Planning and zoning. I think we kind of covered
We
that.
covered part of it, we talked, didn't cover a lot of it, Carol's, permit request, a lot of discussion on that. Talked about another property owner about having, joining two parcels, cause you cannot build a shed on a parcel without a house. Which we got reminded of again. Then we talked about a non-conforming lot, and that's where the big discussion with Carol was at, because according to ordinances, none of her lot is non-conforming to anything that she wants to do. There's a lot of little lots in town like
library?
We did not meet this month and I was not at last month's review.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.